Tighten up your wig. There it is.
Kristen Wiig.
Oh,
Thanks for coming.
I wish we could have danced for 10 more minutes.
I know, 10 more minutes of dance would have been perfect.
I would have loved to have seen that.
Hey, congrats on the Betty White show.
Oh, thank you.
That was so good. It was such a great show.
I know. She's so, I can't even describe the week with all the girls there and everything. She was amazing.
I mean, she was 88 and a half years old.
I
And
know.
just doing those jokes. I mean, it was like 1 in the morning. I'm like, is she going to hold up? I mean, this is...
I know.
And she was still nailing all the jokes. It was crazy.
I know, and she was kicking during the update thing. It was,
Yeah.
When we did MacGruber, they asked her to do like a sound check in her mic, and they were like, "Oh, Betty, can you just like count to 5?" She's like, "Oh, sure." It's just so funny.
Just to do a bit?
Just to do like a bit, like just to like mess with the guys back there. She was just so funny.
Well, a lot of the writers watch the feed of Saturday Night Live up here in 30 Rock. They have like they have the rehearsals through the feed.
Yes, the
and
whole
we
building can watch it, which we forget sometimes.
You do forget that when you're doing that.
When we're mic'd, we forget sometimes.
It's crazy, yeah. But it was really funny. You were doing that as like a Spanish talk show or something where you're coming through and you just have to dance through and use a powder puff.
Yes.
And yeah, you totally...
I know where this is going.
You totally fell.
I did, I fell.
Yeah, you fell pretty good. We actually, we have the tape of that.
Great.
Is that good? Let's take a look.
So we need powder.
Kristen,
I'm sorry, I didn't see my ass.
no, but I think the tour did. I think the tour is very nervous.
That's great. The tour group was up there?
The tour group, yeah.
They were watching
Yeah,
it.
there's tours that come through the studio, and I looked up, and it was filled with people just waving. Thanks for showing that, though.
Yeah, no problem, yeah. I mean, people just embarrass people on the show. We got to talk about MacGruber.
Yes.
Gosh.
And you saw it.
What a funny movie. It's unbelievable.
It's so, I'm so proud of it. It's so good.
Like, top to bottom, it's joke, joke after joke. It's just really brilliantly done. Yorma Taccone, brilliant. Brilliant,
yeah,
Lonely.
Seriously.
The director, he's the director. He's in Lonely Island.
Yeah.
It's one of him and Andy and Akiva.
Yeah.
He was nice enough to make us some 1-second trailers.
Yes.
Of MacGruber. So I don't know if any of them need a setup because it's only 1 second. So
let's try it without the setup.
Hi. That's a great one.
That was me trying to get away from being tied up. That was that
That's
little
a
thing
great trailer.
I like how you added the MacGruber. People are going to think that's going to happen in the movie like 7 times.
No, there's not really that. There's a couple of good explosions. There, we have another trailer too.
Let's do it.
Listen to me, you piece of...
There you go. There.
Yeah, he said shipyard.
Shipyard, yes.
But they cut it off.
They cut that off.
That's what he said.
Well, they wanted to keep you excited when you go see the movie.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that was the joke.
Yes.
We have another one.
Another one?
Yeah, it's fun. Wait, well, that one was disturbing. That was that one.
Well, you can tell by my old wig that was right.
Yeah.
That was at the wedding where she was blown up at their wedding, and I was her bridesmaid, and I got her all over me.
Your best friend is splattered all over you.
Yeah. It was scary when they shot it because there was just like this machine in front of me, and they're like, "We're gonna blast air and like stuff on you." So I was just kind of looking like this, and I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" I didn't know like what the force was gonna be.
It was insane.
Yeah, it was scary because it was like really fast.
That was just
and
really
I couldn't do. I made one time to do it.
It's such a funny scene. The whole movie's in. I gotta say, people were gonna be talking about your sex scene with MacGruber.
Yes.
It is so disturbing. It is so weird. He's such a weird guy.
I know. And shooting it was equally, if not more, disturbing.
What was he wearing? Because I mean, you guys know each other.
We had like little, things on, little like little
bikinis or something.
Yeah, right. But it was about 95 degrees. It was in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so it was like extremely hot. satin sheets, no air conditioning because you could hear it on the sound, and just sweat. Just pouring off of... Will's a sweater. He said I could say that about him. Just literally drip, and you can see it in the movie, actually.
He's a hairy dude, too,
You can see just, like, tiny little, like...
droplets of
like,
sweat. It's true. Like, at one point...
Yeah. And
at one point, you're going like this.
No, and that's real. That's real. And he's like a little hairy. He's got, like, a hairy... So I thought maybe the hair would, like trap some of it. Like,
yeah.
But it really just acted more of just a vessel for, like, the... It was like stalagmites. He felt so bad because we kept having to ask for towels in between, and there was, like, a little fan in the corner that, like, we tried to turn on in between that didn't
help you at all.
It was like barely working. But it was really sweaty, and it was my birthday that day.
Aw, hey, happy birthday. How about one more quick trailer from
let's do
MacGruber?
one more.
Here we go.
Up your butthole?
We'll be right back with more Kristen Wiig, you guys! Everybody, we are back with the great Kristen Wiig. She stars in the hilarious comedy MacGruber, which opens next Friday, May 21st. And look at you here, by the way, in the New York Times business section.
I just heard about this.
Yeah. It's because you and MacGruber went on WWE?
Yes, we did. Of course we did.
And the ratings went up, I guess. That's what happened?
Look how big that guy is.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's a giant guy. Yeah, he's towering.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, you're always in the business section, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I do a lot of talks about investment banking, financial stuff.
What would you say to invest in? Is there any companies that you're thinking that you have your eye on?
The Peabody Foundation.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Corporate Builders.
Corporate
Incorporated.
Builders Incorporated. Mm-hmm. All right.
And Dexter.
Dexter, absolutely. Dexter.
Dexter Inc. Don't go Dexter.
Don't go
Dexter Textiles
Inc.
because they're.
You always give the best advice.
Don't tell anyone.
No, don't tell no one.
That's insider
Please, no one will
stuff.
listen. Yeah. Next week, I gotta say.
You actually wrote those down.
Dexter Inc. Yeah. I'm stupid enough. I will invest in that stuff. They're not real. Oh my gosh. Next week, Alec Baldwin,
Yes,
Tom Petty, the
yes.
season finale. You kind of excited for the season finale because then you get the summer.
Yes.
But then you're working.
I am. I'm shooting a movie this summer that I wrote
You
with.
should.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you're a great writer.
Thank you.
You're a great writer as well as a performer. You write a lot of your stuff and almost all of your stuff. But,
Thank you.
So you wrote a movie?
I did with my my writing partner Andy Momolo. Judd Apatow is producing it, and Paul Feig is directing it, and I'm really excited.
What is it about, this one?
It's about me and actually Maya Rudolph is playing my childhood best friend. Yes, yay! I'm so excited. It's basically we grew up in Milwaukee, still live in Milwaukee, but then she gets engaged to someone that has a lot of money, and his friends have a lot of money, so it's sort of like me entering into that world with her while we're planning her wedding. And there's so many great people doing it. And
What is the name for this one? Untitled. No name. I have some ideas of names.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought about these.
Okay.
How about Bride and Seek?
You want me to just do quick nose, right? Or do you want me to
quick nose.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Bride and Bread Judas.
Yes, I like that one.
Maybe you could work at a bakery or something. Yeah.
I do actually.
Do you?
There's a little history of that. I used to own a bakery, so that may work.
Bride and Prejudice.
Bride and Prejudice. Can you imagine if that was?
God, that'd be awful.
Just me on the cover with like tons of flour on me, just being like.
Bride and Prejudice. I'll do a couple quick ones here. Maiden, Milwaukee.
Okay.
Oh, Maiden in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's bad. All right, how about... Oh, this is a good one here. For Better or Worst, but it's W-U-R-S-T, like bratwurst. You're from Milwaukee, right?
Yes.
Yep. Trish Out of Water? Is your name Trish in the movie?
It's not, but I can.
Because that would have been good, right?
I like how you thought of that title without even knowing any.
I figured maybe change. It's not too late.
You just assumed my name was Trish.
You didn't start shooting it, right? Yeah. You'd be Patricia, and then your nickname is Trish. Trish Out of Water. We have one more, but I don't know if this will work.
Want to try it?
I don't know. Is it a Western?
If I'm going to change my name to Trish, I could switch some other.
Then you should call him Bride and Cowboy. Hey, let's take a look at it. One more trailer from MacGruber. Yeah, absolutely.